What's going on, guys? Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Big Brain Boys podcast. Just a reminder before we get into it, subscribe to the YouTube and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And if you want to listen offline, go hit up the Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever else you get them. Go follow those and download them so you can listen offline. And hope you enjoy the episode.
Knowledge.
Curiosity for learning.
Smartest guy in the room alert. Stupid.
My brain is big and smart.
Who cares, man? Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a flying fuck? What's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. Good to be back. I'm excited.
Yeah, fuck yeah. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of shit. I'm probably gonna have to get a job soon because TikTok's going away. I'm gonna have to go flip burgers. I knew it, man. I knew it was too good to be true. Just making
Yeah.
TikTok. Almost 27 years old, making little videos in my fucking kitchen. I knew it was too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean, the fun's got to dry up eventually, anytime. So, I mean, it's been fun. You've obviously made your millions off TikTok, and you're
I have made my
extremely
millions.
wealthy. So
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You can cash out. You can start investing, like whatever. You're
yeah.
cashed out, so you're
You
good.
know, invest is kind of dorky though. No.
No, it's safe, reliable, and you have enough. Like you're cash heavy right now for sure.
Oh, I'm set for life. Yeah, I am.
No,
I
I'm good.
am.
I'm good.
I am liquid for life. L for L is what they would say. Um,
Is that what they say?
I think so. Have you ever heard that?
No, I think you just made that up. But
Yeah, fucking TikTok's gone, man. TikTok's gone. I fucking like I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen.
Mhm.
Why can't I ever anything good ever happen to me,
Yeah,
dude?
you
You
know
know?
it started with Vine. You're putting your funny, goofy little videos on Vine,
Yeah,
and
gone.
as soon as it's catching fire, see ya.
See ya. I know. I haven't been able to be the king of anything yet. I've just been able to be like
No.
barely the jester. And yeah, like Vine, I was like, once I cracked 100 followers, I was like, it's a wrap. And then next day, they were
Yeah.
like, Vine's shutting down. I was like, it's a free app. How expensive can it be to keep this going?
Yeah. Do you know how many free apps stay up forever? How come
Yeah,
Vine can't be?
they just forever. Like fucking whatever it costs to be on like the app, the iOS or like the fucking app store, fucking
Yeah.
$20 a year. You can't fucking you're down that bad?
Nope.
No, no
Can't
hopes.
do it. Can't do it, man.
Do you think TikTok's gonna? You think it's gonna pass? Do you think it's gonna go?
I honestly don't know. At first, I was like, "There's no way they take this away." But after like watching some of the videos and just how like short-minded and dumb some of the people in power are, we
Yeah,
might be fucked. TikTok might be gone forever.
it might be. Yeah, I think
Like,
it's been gradually turning to like no way it happens to like oh fuck I think it might.
yeah, yeah, and man, if TikTok goes, I got nothing after that. That's all I got is TikTok.
That's kind of all our generation has,
Yeah,
right?
everybody talks about. Have you seen that TikTok? Oh, do you know this guy? Like that's it. That's all we do.
Yeah,
After that,
yeah.
what are we gonna go outside and talk to each other?
Because oh god,
Oh,
hey,
oh,
what? Play basketball or something?
oh,
Dribble
my God.
dribble a ball?
Touch grass? No thanks.
Golly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, how ingrained is TikTok just into our culture that like that we communicate via TikTok trends. We tell we are I judge someone, dude, that's one thing too. I judge someone like a new friend based on the TikToks they send me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You can
You
find out
send them
everything.
weird shit, or like if you send old shit, you're no good.
Yeah, gone. Yeah. You're done. You're done. But yeah, there's this saying like you can tell everything a man about his boots or something, or like the by the watch he wears or some shit.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
tell everything about a man by the TikToks he sends.
Mm-hmm. You know what type of guy you're dealing with
You know
the
exactly
TikToks
what
he
type of.
sends.
I would even say there's no greater tell. And that's you get rid of that. Like fuck, you know. Dude, the only person that sends me reels is Cody, and he's our friend that was basically born in like 1970, and they're all just like semi-racist memes.
he's like he's like a 6-year-old man in a 20-year-old body.
Yeah, exactly, and
And
they're just
and
bored. They're
and
like, yeah,
he's the one that sends reels that are like, you get reels and you're like, that was on TikTok
yep.
3 years
That's
ago.
that's Cody.
That was
That's
funny three
Cody.
years ago. Yeah.
That's Cody. Yeah, and thank God we were already friends. Otherwise, that would have been a deterrent. But I mean, okay, so TikTok ban. Do you think? I mean, as obviously as biased as we are in like this is kind of a fun like exercise in bias in that. Do you think that there's like a leg to stand on to actually ban TikTok? Like in completely being totally unbiased. If you were like a grown ass man, you were 50 in Congress, but you were like in on internet shit and you understood what it was and you were like whatever. Do you think that there's a leg to stand on to ban it, or do you think it's out of the window? Why the fuck is it even being talked about?
Okay, so there probably is a little bit of a leg to stand on to ban it, but if you
And that
ban
would be
TikTok,
because it's
you have to ban
Chinese.
everything. Yes.
Yes, you have to ban everything.
Like, yeah, like if TikTok's no good, I guarantee you Twitter's no good. There is some fucked up shit you can see on Twitter nowadays.
Well, that's a perfect. I'm glad you said that because that's a great argument against like when people are like when in Congress they were like, look at this video on TikTok. It's like look at half of Twitter.
Yeah.
Look at 90% of Reddit.
Oh
TikTok,
yeah,
TikTok's pretty fucking clean.
yeah. And they're like they brought up like people killing themselves because of depressing TikToks. You go on Instagram, you can get so depressed. Like you can go anywhere and get depressed looking at other people's shit or what people post. Like it doesn't make sense that it's just TikTok.
And it's because TikTok is video, so it's like a face. But I want to know how many
Yeah.
people have killed themselves because they got flamed on Twitter. Because Twitter's like a fucking Twitter's a tough crowd.
People yeah, people make fun of your dead family members on Twitter and
Oh,
then keep scrolling like nothing happened.
bro, people will make a meme about you in like 7 seconds and respond to
Yeah.
it under your tweet. Like if you look at like a
Yeah.
viral tweet where someone's just getting clowned, oh, the thread there is Hall of
Yeah.
Fame roasting.
Yeah.
But you don't see the face and hear the voice. But like Twitter's got more of that shit. Twitter's amazing. But yeah, man, like okay, I think you were finishing a point. Continue.
If one goes down, they all have to go. And
Right,
just
that's
because
what you're
it's
saying.
Chinese, like I don't know enough to fucking know if the CCP's putting shit in my brain. And do I really give a shit? No. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Do we really give a shit? Do we really
like,
give a shit?
like I'm not like after an hour of scrolling, I'm like I think communism is the best way. I'm like my brain's just mush after an hour. Like I'm not programmed or fucking anything like that.
The hammer in the sickle or the
Yeah.
scythe or whatever that the fucking Russian
Yeah.
communism. Yeah,
Yeah.
Soviet Union shit, whatever it is. Yeah, and I think the one of the bigger things is that they're saying it's a threat to like American data of Americans. It's a Chinese. Now I said that's bullshit because I mean TikTok's probably selling our data, but so did Facebook, so did Meta or whatever, and so did they're all selling our data. It's all the data's everywhere. It's all gone. So I was like, well, that's bullshit. But then someone said another thing that made me think. TikTok is allowed in the U.S. and Canada and everywhere, but they don't have Instagram in China, and they don't have Facebook in China. They have like a WeChat, I think is the big one. So basically they're like, well, TikTok's allowed to operate in the U.S. and take American data, but it's like American companies aren't allowed to operate in China and take Chinese data.
Hmm.
It is, and that was like, I was like, I didn't even think about that, because that probably pisses them off too. They're probably like, fucking goddamn China, why can't we can't get in there? They can take our shit, right?
Well, I mean, that's the whole communism thing. Like, if Facebook and Instagram and all that shit were allowed over there, like they would open up shop, but they're like the Chinese parties, like we don't want you taking our people's data. Like
Right,
that's all it is. It's
right.
just because it started over there and came over here. It's like if WeChat came over here, we'd probably all fucking sign up for that too.
WeChat, absolutely
Actually, with
not.
a yeah, with a name like that, you won't get far.
L, dude, WeChat. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, I think all I think it's all lip service, all the like, oh, it's TikTok is dangerous. I think all that's bullshit. I think it's purely just um a ploy to get, I mean, Instagram and Meta have like got to be lobbying. It's all one now, right? Meta is all just Facebook and Instagram and everything. It's
Yeah,
all just Meta. They've got to be
yeah.
lobbying to get TikTok out because they just want to run the fucking. And dude, this is all little tiny side rant, little behind the scenes creator info for you
Okay.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear it.
Instagram came out like just a couple weeks ago, and they said that they're not going to be paying creators on Instagram anymore. So they're taking away the Reels fund. So they probably want to get rid of TikTok, make everyone have
Yeah,
to be on Instagram, and then take away, and then you don't have to pay anybody, and then you're just getting
yeah.
free. Now that's the fucking that's the Hall of Fame business move right there. So
I wonder why they would do that. Like they got enough people on Reels now that they don't give a shit. Like,
do you think if TikTok gets banned, do you think it'll be another like storm the Capitol type thing, but it'll be like Gen Zers? Oh, that's funny.
well, it's like literally storming the Capitol.
Gen Z's version of storming the Capitol.
They're all just like
Oh.
outside taking pictures of it. Like, you go first.
It's just Addison Ray like pretending she's leading a march, and then she's like, everyone's like, "All right, go," and she's like, "Oh fuck,
Oh shit! What?
what?" Oh, that's a fucking sketch right there. Gen Z's version of storming the Capitol. Say
No,
what
where
you want
they
about.
just get like they get their clip and then they just dip. Like they get their clip of
Mm-mm.
like their foot taking one step in, and then they end the clip and just go home.
And they boomerang it so it makes it look like they're doing multiple steps. They know
Yeah,
how to use the tech like that. Say what you will about like racist millennials, but they go for it. They go for it. They if they're
yeah,
storming the Capitol, they're not bringing their selfie sticks.
yeah. They do it right.
They do it right. You know, whatever side of the agenda you're on, they get it done. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck if what a dagger if it does. Like how many, you know, like not even on like a comedy thing, but just like how many businesses and stuff are like so like TikTok changed my life, but I'm very low on the totem pole of you know
Mhm.
of why the government should keep TikTok. But like how many businesses seen their explosions because of TikTok? 90% of their business coming from TikTok. Like that, it would they would like I mean we joke about oh I won't be able to do little fucking comedy skits on TikTok anymore, but like that would be disastrous, I think, if they got rid of it for a lot of things.
Well, yeah, it's like the same thing like when Vine left. Like Vine made, it wasn't as big, but it made its fair share of millionaires. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, started careers.
just it vanished like quick. It was just like, hey, we're shutting down next week. And everybody's like, oh, they're like starting to put up videos like I'm starting a YouTube, like I'm gonna be on Facebook and
Yeah,
people were just like, I gotta put my face elsewhere. And then it was
yeah,
gone and everybody got depressed for like 3 weeks. But then
man, do you remember
Instagram had
that?
little videos.
You
Yeah,
remember when Vine went away?
it
Fuck,
was devastating.
devastating, dude. And that's it, like
Vine was, yeah.
that's what I don't want is to talk about. I mean, there's a lot of things I hate about TikTok too, But that's what I don't want is to talk about TikTok like we talk about Vine, where it's like, oh, it was just like great, like year and a half, 2 years, and then now it's now we're all on Facebook again. It's like fuck that, man.
Hmm.
Like, you know, you know what I mean? But dude,
And
how is there not an age limit for Congress?
what I don't understand, and I'm glad you brought this up again, how they're like, I feel like how it should go is the CEO should interview Congress first and be like, what do you even know about this? Like a lot of
Oh
them are
yeah,
reading like
okay,
a script
okay, yeah.
and being
Touch me on this.
like they're like explain the source code and your server whatever, like data privacy, like, and they're just reading, keywords, and he's like, okay, like I'll answer it, and they literally go, nope, China, nope. And he's like, I know this company inside out, and I know how all this data transfers. Like, I could explain it to you in thorough detail. And they're like, nope, I said my keywords. I want my time back. Like, he should start it off by going, you explain to me TikTok. Like, explain like the source, where the data goes, our servers, how we handle data in the US and China. You explain what you know, and I'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
Yeah,
Because
that
they
would
have
be
no idea.
so interesting.
All those 60-year-old people, like, they all hate China. I think it is we can agree on.
Yeah. Dude,
And and I,
the guy's not even from China. He's from Singapore.
yeah, and I think by proxy they hate this dude because yeah, he has a tiny bit of resemblance of a Chinese man. So they're like, we have to hate this guy too.
That's so South Park.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you look a little bit, whatever. It's all the same. You guys are
It's
all the
all the
same.
same. Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's so. That would be such an interesting way to do it. To see if they're even like if they're even credible enough to be like asking questions about like you see the one guy. If TikTok accesses the Wi-Fi, does TikTok access the internet if it's connected to the Wi-Fi? And the dude, God bless the dude. Like how? I'll tell you something right now. Can I say something?
Hmm.
I was on live chat with Bell. Bell is a internet provider in Canada for American and other listeners. I was on live chat with them, signing, getting a new internet plan. It took 3 hours. I got hung up on twice when I got on the phone, and I was transferred 3 different times on a live chat to people. Every single person was nice, and by the end of it, I was typing. You know, when people type out mad letters for like therapy and then how to delete them, I was doing that because I was so not in the right to be mad, and I was still mad because it was like
Hmm.
little like they were like, oh, you've been disconnected, and then I typed out like, when you connect, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and then I backspace, like, and then I had to breathe, and they were like, hey Connor, we're back, like shit like that. If I was in Congress, or if I was the dude, and someone was like, if TikTok access Wi-Fi, how the hell Wi-Fi connect? You got that to the internet now, boy. Oh, no one's leaving alive.
Yeah, like it would be. I'd see red, and I don't know how he kept so composed. He would just answer it. I would have been like, I would have like looked over my shoulders and been like, everybody else see this fucking idiot up here? Like,
Like, it's all he could have just like. How did he keep his composure?
it's like I saw people like drawing comparisons to when Mark Zuckerberg had to testify in front of Congress,
Yeah,
and the one dude, the one guy was like, uh, "Facebook is a free app. How does Facebook make money?" And
we
he's like,
run ads.
"Senator, we run ads." He's like, "But how does it make money?" "Oh, Senator, we run ads like most companies do."
Being polite. He's like, Senator, with all due respect,
Yeah,
we. And he's like, you
he's
say that again.
run ads. Yeah, what do you mean run ads? Where
Who's
the
running
ads
the
run to?
ads? Yeah, where are the ads going? Are they going to China?
Who is running the ads?
Who's running them
Oh
damn ads?
shit!
Do you know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
composure of this fucking prick. I
Mhm.
applaud, fuck. I'll fucking. God bless him. Singaporean too. You would have never guessed. I think age limit for Congress. Like you got to get these. You got to get these old balls out of here.
Yeah, I honestly just think it shouldn't Congress men, women up there. It should be, I don't know, like like these Congress people should appoint a fucking tech person to sit for them. Like, because they're just not qualified to do shit like that.
Well, and you made a good point about him interviewing them first. That would be so interesting. But it does make you like think like uh, there should be some level of proof that you're credible to be like just because you're in Congress doesn't make you eligible to be like the lead questioning person. Some
If they're
form
probably
of
really smart.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. In geopolitics, politics, fucking the economy, whatever else, like things that have been
Yeah.
around forever, like political aspects that have been around forever. But there should be some uh, barrier to entry to be like, are you able to? Are you like a sobriety test? Like, are you able to even be doing asking this guy questions? You don't even
Yeah.
know what this industry is.
Even our age, like me and you, we've been around this technology forever, like basically our whole lives. Maybe not, whatever. We've seen it all. Like these people, I bet you half those people need help logging into Facebook. Like they
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how this shit works, and they're supposed to
Yeah.
get the grand scheme of fucking TikTok.
Well, and like when it comes down to knowing the laws about breaching political data, it's like sure they probably know it, but like do they like to not know how to ask a guy if a device can access the internet? Like
Hmm.
he's like, "Hey dummy, it connects to the Wi-Fi. It needs internet." And he's like, "What I'm asking you is can I is my wife going to know that I watch porn on my app on my iPad cuz I got TikTok?" Like,
Hmm.
yo, you are out to lunch, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a flawed, and the same thing. Like they're limited with how much time he wants to answer. And they're just like, no, I take my time back. Like, can't answer. He's okay. I guess I'll just fucking take a punch on the chin and just keep going.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen a lot of times. I've
Like
seen a
it's
lot
just
of
a
times.
flawed system.
He's like, can I respond? No.
Mhm.
Yeah, and dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like, probably I would give myself 7 minutes in that chair before I was like, no one's leaving alive, including myself.
Yeah, I'm burning this building down.
I'm burning this building down, and we're all fucking going down together. I'll fucking
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know, man. I'm fingers crossed for it, but I mean, it's getting to the point now where I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. I have kind of a funny it's a very humbling question. What age do you think it becomes unacceptable to as a man to still be getting mad at a video game?
okay, I'm gonna answer this truthfully,
Yeah,
as truthfully as I can.
yeah.
What age is acceptable? 65.
You
Dude,
what age does it become unacceptable?
yeah, that's if you're over 65, that's when it's unacceptable.
You think under 65 is like anything under like it
Yeah, dude,
don't nod your head, don't
no,
nod
no,
your head.
no. People are gonna agree with me. If you're mad at a video game, you're allowed to get mad at a fucking video game.
You think under anything under 65 is okay to be getting mad at genuinely mad at a video game?
Yes, as a 27-year-old man, get mad at video games, and I
Yeah,
think that's
but
fucking totally fine.
I bring this question up because I did too, and I caught myself being like, "This is not okay."
I
And
mean,
I
yeah, once
asked,
the dust settles, it's like anything.
I,
Go ahead.
I was playing Call of Duty, and I genuinely like I had to catch myself being like, "Woo!" Like I was like barking through my like like like
Yeah.
I had to really stop and be like, this is not okay to be doing. Like there are I
Dude,
think my parents had me already at my age. I'm 4 days away from being 27 years old. Like for me to still be like whoa at the game is crazy. And I was hoping that I would ask you and you would have said like, dude, like 23. And I would have been like, okay.
no.
But you think it's okay to just keep rocking.
Well, okay, here's the thing. So a couple points. You're right. Like after the dust settles, I'm like, I should not be that mad at a fucking game.
Nope.
But like I'm same thing playing Call of Duty. I've done the thing where like you want to break the controller in half, where you're just fucking like I've done something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
and that
yeah.
like in that moment, if the controller breaks in half, it would probably bring me happiness. That's how
Yeah.
mad I am.
Oh yeah. You're like, write it off. Write the check. Write the check. I'll buy a new one. Write the check. I'll buy a new one.
I'll get a new one. I don't give a shit. Like this thing's done.
Sober, clear,
Yeah.
level-headed. I'm like, I'll break the controller and buy a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. It knows what it did. It knows the wrong that it did.
Like I mean, it's almost a miracle that I haven't put a hole in my wall in the years and years that I've been gaming with how mad I've been.
But could you imagine putting a hole in your wall as a 27-year-old? From
Yeah, it would be crazy to be.
not like you checked the stock market and you're down 20 grand and you went like of course. But like playing 2K,
Yeah.
you get dunked on?
Yeah, you just fucking boom, break
that's
fucking stuck in the wall controller.
that's insanity. Yeah, like a throwing star. That's
Yeah,
insanity, dude.
it just sticks.
Now,
Yeah.
you said 65, which is
Okay, so here's the
undoubtedly.
thing. It's probably not acceptable, but it's probably how mad I'll be at video games until that's how long I'll take it till.
You'll take it till literal like the average age of retirement. When you start collecting your
Yeah,
pension, you'll stop getting mad at 2K.
Yeah, that's when I'll calm down.
Dude, I could not believe like catching myself getting mad and not only getting mad at a video game, getting mad at like kids, like because I'll get killed in Call of Duty
Yeah.
and you can you whatever you can hear the proximity chat and they talk shit. They're like, bro, you're trash.
Ah, pussy.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll fucking find you and kill you. I swear to God. Like, I don't fucking play around.
I'm coming for you. Yeah, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. Like that's that's crazy to be getting mad. I'm gonna go. You said 65. I'm gonna say 22. I think when you get out of college, you can't be getting mad at a video game
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the fucking correct thing is probably to say ever, but when I was 16, fucking I was raging at games. Like I'd game on my bed and I'd throw the controller into the bed. Like I would get fucking pissed.
Yeah. And you were like a little bit of a. I remember one time you have weird like you have like you got like the like you have weird you I remember one time we like we're fighting or something and your wrist control you have like you got
Yeah, like I that strength comes out of nowhere. But it's only
yeah
when the red goes fully over my eyes, and that
that's
only
what that
happens.
yeah
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying you were the kid that on the playground when you got mad your nose would start to bleed and you would just
like
oh,
start screaming. All the kids are like, "Oh my god, we gotta get out of here."
holy fucking shit um dude yeah I mean we'll leave it up to the fans. Let us know what you think about what age it is to still be getting mad. Okay, okay. Well, then it rises the question. Okay, what's it acceptable? But the level of when does it become not cringe, or when's it become cringe? I think after like
Like what?
15, 16.
It should be a two-part question.
Yeah.
When is it acceptable, and what have you done when you were the most mad at video games? Because
Yeah.
I know there's people out there punch the monitor, fucking throw your TV down, probably take your Xbox outside. Like imagine being so mad, unplugging your Xbox, taking it outside,
Yeah.
grabbing a fucking
Yeah.
golf club,
Yeah.
and just and you're like, that's it. But I'm sure it's happened.
And the thing is, like, I've had those times. I haven't done anything like that, but I've had times where I've thought about shit like that. I want to just break something, and I go like, I really, I promise you, I'm not acting out of rage right now. Like, I am acting out of rage, but people are gonna be like, yo, in 30 seconds you're gonna calm down, and I don't. I go, I
No.
2 years later, I still would have been like, I should have fucking broke that Xbox. I should have fucking
Like
smashed that motherfucker.
in that moment, you're as clear minded as ever.
You're crystal clear.
You're
this is
going, you're
this
going,
is what we have to do.
you're going, the controller is breaking right now. I'm gonna stop gaming and then tomorrow I'll go to Best Buy and I'll buy a new controller. That's how clear you're thinking. It's not
Yeah.
blind rage. You're
No.
like, the money's already out my account. I'm
Yeah.
already getting a new controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People think when you get mad at a video game, like whatever, when girls watch from the outside in or whatever, they think when you get mad at a video game, it's like a clouded head, brain.
Blackout.
It's a clear blue sky, clear blue
Yeah.
sky,
The smoke clears.
clear blue sky.
Get it out.
Come on.
The smoke clears. There's birds chirping, and you're with everything you got in your two hands, you're gonna break that controller.
And in your head, you're like, "Yep, it's happening." Like it's not. If someone tries to stop you, it's get the fuck off me. Like don't like
Get the fuck off me. Oh shit.
All right, let's leave it up to the fans. What age is it?
Yeah.
What's the unacceptable age to get mad at video games, and what's the worst? What's fuck?
Holy shit, are you okay?
I don't know if you're really gonna get with me on this, or I don't know if you're gonna call me. I don't know what your reaction to this is gonna be.
I love these. When you pose a question like this and you have to like almost let me down easy. I love these are the best questions.
Does this make me a bad person? I was in line at Tim Hortons, getting a coffee, getting caffeinated up, right?
Mhm.
You know how I do, right? And
Yeah.
I was waiting in line, and I was like second or third to the till, and a guy comes out of the washroom, and he's in a wheelchair, and I don't know
I
if I
knew you were
should.
gonna break there. I knew you were gonna break there. Go ahead, pose
Well,
the
also, I
question.
don't even. I just. This is bad. Like, but I don't know if this makes me bad because it's not actually that bad. But I'm like, I did when I did this. I'll preface. I'll say this. When I did this, I go. I don't think this is bad, but I know if I told someone about it, they're gonna go. Oh, come. So I'm in line, second or third. Wheelchair guy comes up, and it's full Stephen Hawking. So he comes up to the side of the line, and there's like two people behind me, and he comes up to the side of the line, like kind of close to the counter, to the till, kind of looking like he's maybe already ordered. That's what I thought. It was like he's already ordered, and the person's just paying and whatever. And then the next person in front of me goes, so that I'm like next, and he doesn't move. The wheelchair guy doesn't move. He's in park, and now it's like I walk up to the mat, to the carpet where the next thing is, and he inches forward. I don't. He's trying to get in as a wheelchair person, and I took one more step forward, and I didn't let him in. And then to the point where like he was almost touching like my heels, and then they said next, and I go fucking I Mario Kart, like throw the banana, and I'm out of there. and I can hear him behind me go, "Oh." Does not letting the wheelchair guy in line make me a bad person?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh,
Hmm.
you only said that because I've prefaced this bit this way.
No, no, no. Here's the thing. As you were telling the story, I was going back and forth in my mind. I go, is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? And my conclusion is it's a bad thing because what does it hurt to let that fucking guy go ahead? He's been dealt a shit hand. Let him get his coffee 30
How,
seconds before you.
how do you know? How do you know he didn't lose his legs drunk driving with his family and he killed his wife and kids?
True. True. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Whoa,
Get your
whoa,
coffee.
hang
Attaboy.
on. What do you mean, fuck him? Whoa, well, but okay, I knew, and I knew you were gonna fucking say some fuck shit like that too. And I knew this in my head. I was like, I know in my head
Okay.
that this is not bad. But I know the second I
So
tell
here's the
somebody
other
that, they're
thing.
gonna go, "Come on."
So I was going back and forth because at
Yes.
first I thought I thought, he's another dude just like me and you, but he's just in a wheelchair. What that doesn't excuse him of being an asshole. He'd be the asshole, if he was just a regular schmegular guy. But then I went, man, he's in a wheelchair. Let him get coffee 30 seconds before you. Let him cut the fucking line. Who gives a shit? So that's why I ended on you are a giant flaming douchebag.
Can I say one thing?
Say
Does
your one thing.
does the scenario of it being the first thing in the mother cunting morning and I haven't had coffee yet? You know when those like when like white girls are like, "Don't talk to me before my morning cup." My thing is, don't put your wheelchair in front of me before I've had my morning cup.
That's your one thing.
If it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we're in line at Subway, get in there, dog. Right? I'll even fill you up with gas while I'm behind you. If
Yeah.
it's 8 in the morning and I have crust in my eyes,
Mhm.
we're all in the same boat.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. You did say, white girls don't talk to me before my morning coffee. That's literally me. Like, that's not just white girls. That's probably me and you in the morning. Like, do not, do not associate with me. Don't even act like you know me before my morning cup of Joe.
Yeah, it's not like a don't talk to me before my morning cup. It's if you look me in the eyes before my morning cup, like it's like a stray dog, like I'll attack. You know what I mean? Don't
Like, I start
fucking
showing my teeth. Yeah.
yeah. It's like cute, like don't talk to me before I've had my morning cup. But if you even come 10 feet within 10 feet of me,
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
I know what
I
you mean.
changed my answer. If it's bright and squirrely and wheelchair boy thinks he's stepping in front of me,
Yeah,
it's happening, brother. I need that Joe.
that's what I'm.
I'm I'm
That's what
fiending.
I'm saying. Is it's
Yeah.
not. I'm not in line at fucking whatever the fuck getting whoever the fuck. I'm in line
Hmm.
at coffee getting getting coffee,
Yeah.
getting
No,
coffee.
I
That
and
exempts all.
yeah,
And
that
on
that
top of that,
trumps all.
but on top of that, still, does he deserve a spot in front of me in line? Not just the morning
if you if
coffee. Any
if you
line
really
ever.
if you really boil it down, he is just a guy.
Yeah, he's not. It's not. Uh, if it's a blind person or something, where it's like, all right, like or even that. What's the
I was gonna
disability
say,
that gets to cut you in line? What is
I was
like?
gonna say,
Is
I
it
don't
is
know.
it
I don't know if
Downs?
there's one. No, I don't think there's one that I
What's the disability that allows you to cut in line? That's the pressing issue. Blind is a no. Downs is a no. Wheelchair is a no. I mean, deaf is the same as blind.
Mm.
What? Who do you let cut you in line if you've seen them?
Okay,
I mean,
like
like a war veteran get in, but that's not a disability. I mean, oh, but if they're
I
war
was gonna
dis
say, if you want to give, like, I'll give you three people that can cut me in line.
Brock
I'm
Purdy,
going, no, Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
fuck that
Steven
guy.
Steven Seagal,
Facts, facts.
and Andrew Tate.
How about Andrew Tate still in fucking Romanian prison? Hey,
It's crazy.
did he ever get convicted of his thing?
Well, that's the only thing that I see is that he's just being like held and he's not being charged or convicted on anything. But I
Well,
don't know. They're
that
probably
part's
only showing
crazy.
half the story.
Okay, so yeah, Andrew Tate's still because that's what I've been wondering. I'm like, okay, has he been convicted of something, or is he just being held? Like, what's he being held like to wait? Like, is he awaiting sentencing? Is he awaiting like
That's
what's are they
that's what I don't get.
examining evidence? Like, I don't even know what's going on.
But if you're building, I mean, fucking, I'm sure in Romania you can do whatever you want. But like I only see that he's being held, and there's no charges, there's no conviction, there's not like a court date. They're just like holding him, and I don't know until they find some. I don't know. I have no idea. But then part of me is like, they're probably only saying that, and he's probably guilty for a bunch of shit, and they're gonna like dump it all at once.
Well, there's charges. Like he's getting charged with some bunch of stuff, but I don't even think he's gone to trial or gone to court to get
No,
acquitted or not. Like I think they're just using it.
it's
That's
all.
great. That's great. Like Eastern Europe, like the rules of like holding people is fucking insane.
Yeah, they're just like, yes, I'm a free person. I can leave. And then they're like, nah,
No,
I'm good.
this is
We're good on
Romania,
that, big
dog.
bro. Yeah.
We're good, big bro. You enjoy that, bro. Have you seen his fucking? They haven't let the guy have a razor. Hey, have you seen his terrible hair transplant hairs coming in?
Yeah.
Woo!
It's all fucking, there's his six hairs here. And his beard's just
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah. That boy looking ratty.
yeah.
Yeah, that boy looking beat. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, fuck, man. My for you page has been fucking clean and clear ever since he's been locked up. I would love for him to come back so I can have that fucking European trap music blaring while he's talking about like some motivational quote next with paired with like a video of like a Grand Theft Auto car driving because we don't have the attention spans to just watch a single clip. Like, holy
The
fuck, buddy. I
fucking,
mean,
the Subway Surfer and shit like that.
Subway Surfer, like the
I
the
love that.
fucking fuck. And the thing is, I fall for it too. Like if I see a clip, like a podcast clip or something, but it's paired with that,
Sucked in.
I'll watch the car, and I'll be like sick. Like I'll
Yeah.
be
Oh,
like,
yeah. Dude, I'm not watching the clip. I'm watching little
yeah,
Subway Surfer jump and do shit.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then the
Fuck yeah.
GTA car drifting, or like the one where they're up in the sky and they try to go down the ramp without falling off the ramp. Have you seen that
Yeah.
one?
Oh,
Oof.
dude, that gets my fuck. It makes me so mad when it doesn't go smooth.
Dude, and I used to, like I grip the phone and I'm like go left,
Yeah.
fucking like get in
Why are you
there,
going that
get the
way?
fuck in there.
You're not even listening to the TikTok anymore. Fuck, we're
I
such
know,
dumb monkeys. We're this app owns
so brutal.
us.
The app literally owns us. They literally found a way to dummy our attention span down to not even be able to consume one piece of content at a time. They have to then dangle a carrot like in front of it, a second piece of content, like just
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, I mean Andrew Tate, that's crazy. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean
Little
I don't know.
sidebar there.
Yeah, a little sidebar. I don't know if it's fucking. I don't know if any of it's real or not. If it's real, fucking whatever. If it's not real, fucking whatever. You know what? I don't even give a fuck. Actually, the dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know?
And Andrew, if you're watching this, you can come on the show anytime.
No, you can't.
Yes, he can. You interviewed NBA champion, ESPN analyst.
ESPN. Yep.
Um,
Inside the
you
NBA, I
interviewed
think
him.
he works on.
Yeah. Uh, was it 2, 3 weeks ago now?
Uh huh. Uh huh.
How was it? How was it meeting the champ?
You're looking at the champ, baby.
No, 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 no. he's the champ. You're a funny little TikTok boy to
I
him.
Matthew was on a plane back from Texas, unfortunately, so he couldn't be on it. Fucking L. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was fucking wild. The the dude, like, I kind of found the same thing out with George Kittle, who, like, both those guys. I think, I mean, there's a reason that I had the opportunity to be with those two guys, is because they're type of people that would, extend that bridge. But
Mhm.
just like the most, like, uh just so down to, like, you wouldn't know who they were if they weren't, like, just so down to earth. And like Richard Jefferson's dropping like cunt, and he's like talking, he's like he was interested in like my story too, because he like loves comedy, and he's like, how'd you get to whatever, and he was interested in my times in LA when I ran out of money and was living in a hostel, and then was sleeping in parks because I was going different places. Like, he was interested in all that, and it was like, it was so, he was like, he's like, yeah, what's your story? And I'm like, what do you mean, what's my story, bro? Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you asking about me
You're
shit
the
for? Like,
guy.
you
Yeah.
have $100 million. Give me money. Give me money. You have
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Yeah. Share it, bro. That's why I had you on. Share the wealth.
Pull up your checkings account right now. Don't ask me about how my day was, motherfucker. Don't ask me what I think about stand up con. Fucking give me money.
Yeah.
No, man. I mean, you seen the clips, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's the man.
Yeah.
He's the man.
He's yeah. And yeah, like I follow NBA a little bit, and it's almost a trip to like I mean, he's fucking everywhere now. He's blown up since he retired. And like it's almost a trip to see like you interview him, and like some of the questions you asked him, like the and I think people liked it, like the non-sports, you kind of you pull away a little bit and talk to him like a person and be like, what is it like,
Yeah,
being in these situations?
yeah,
Like we just talked about, like he's just a
yeah,
guy, but he
yeah,
just happens to be a professional athlete and like super funny, and like
yeah.
so it's you pull back the veil a little bit.
Well, and that's the thing. I wanted to, like, we only had, I think we had 40 minutes because he had to catch and we knew this before recording. So I was like, okay, I wanted to kind of, but we started off and we went into like, just like, I think I've never been in school for journalism or anything like that, but I think I can imagine the ideal situation as a interviewer or like a person with a show when you have a guest on is when the conversation is just flowing, and you're like,
Mhm.
if you have a list of questions and you don't even get to a single one, that's actually probably a good thing, because that means you want the natural, the thing to grab onto as an aspiring reporter or whatever the fuck it, like, not as an interviewer, is that conversation that you're like, oh, we got something here. You just run, you just go and go and go until it's out of gas. And I don't think I did any edits. I don't think I did a single edit. It was just a straight conversation of, we started talking about comedy into him refing, and then I had a couple questions that I was like, kind of like, I wanted to, like you said, like, ask him almost like, sounds weird, but like, ask him like human questions, and
Mhm.
not like, what's it like to win an NBA championship, and like, what's it like to dunk a basketball, and hear everyone, like, I wanted to, like,
Yeah.
or like, like, what's your thoughts on the point forwards of today, like, whatever the fuck, right? Like, fuck all that. He
Yeah.
talks about that shit all the
He
time.
talks about it all day. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the ones I got time to ask. I only asked him like two or three actual questions that I wrote, because I was like, I really want to ask these. Um, I said, the one I said, guys like, who are like elite athlete, like the elite guys, like the LeBrons and the Bradys and shit.
Mhm.
I wanted to know, like, what it's like, can those guys make friends? Because that's not a basketball question necessarily, but like, it's a human psychology question as to, like, you've been with these guys, like like does LeBron James, what I said to, I don't think I said it in there, but when I thought about it, I was like, um, I can imagine a guy like LeBron has a friend everywhere in the world he goes, but I also wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised if it's a very lonely life. like no one relates to
Yeah.
you. You're LeBron James, and there's no one else who's like that's what friends are, is a person who's like kind of you, like, and you can relate to them and stuff. That's how a friendship starts in
Yeah.
most aspects. And I was like, when these guys like walk around in life, like, do people put on an act for them? And like, is it hard for that? Like, how does this guy make friends? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Like,
yeah,
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 you're right. Like LeBron, I'm sure every room he walks into, he's always, it doesn't matter. He's the biggest,
yeah,
like, he's a super mega star. Like, he's
yeah.
way larger than life, way larger than it's even, you can even conceive. So it's like, yeah, how does he not feel like everybody's putting on an act for? Like,
Because he's probably got a million friends. Like,
oh,
he's the
yeah.
most one of the popular people. But like, does he have someone like a real, like you know what I mean? Like someone who's not like putting on an act in front of him.
Yeah.
Like, and I think I said to Richard, I said like when he walks into the locker room, like, does the fun stop? Like, and he kind of answered it in a way that was like, no, he's still fun. He wants to get everyone together and all this kind of stuff. And I didn't really have time to push back on it or like kind of dive into it more. But I was like, I wanted to be like, yeah, but is like when LeBron is talking to someone, I would be surprised if he gets more than 70% of who that person actually is.
Yeah.
Because like me and you talking right now, it's 100%. Like you got
Yeah.
you, it's me. I'm giving you like there's nothing left on the table. We know each other pretty
Yeah.
fucking well.
Yeah.
But if I talk to LeBron James, I'm giving him 20% of who I actually am. You know what I mean?
I put it on the biggest fake, like,
Yeah,
I don't even know, like,
yeah, yeah,
I would also just be starstruck. Like,
yeah,
even I can imagine other NBA players. Like, imagine you're getting traded to LeBron's team, or LeBron, joins your team. You're probably, as a professional athlete, like one of the whatever, I think there's like 400 NBA players. You're one in 400. You're probably nervous to meet LeBron James. He is larger than life. Like, he's that guy right now. Like, he is just that guy.
Well, and these guys like LeBron and Jordan and Kobe and Brady, what like these guys, they become bigger than the sport itself. Or like, or not, maybe not, but
Mm-hmm.
like just kind of, they become icons where it's like you're on another island, dude.
Yeah.
Like if LeBron James, again, I'm not an NBA player, so there's different levels to it. But even if I was like an NBA player and LeBron was like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" I'd be like, "No, no, no.
No, no.
Are you want me to come over to your house so I can embarrass myself? No, no.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I would want to like if I met LeBron, I'm getting out of there handshake and
Yeah.
see you later, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
sticking around for me to make a joke and have him go, "What?"
Yeah. Like, and he's like, that was fucking really lame. You're just like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
I need to leave now.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, and
Yeah.
that's sorry, yeah, kind of a side tangent, but like I wanted to ask him questions like that, and he was so cool, man. Like that dude is
Mm.
the man. Like he was so. We talked about it with Kittle, where like for someone to do something that nice for me when they're that like, you know, and then for Richard to like come on my podcast was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, like you're doing a really big thing for me right now. And it's cool
Yeah.
to see people who are at that high a level. Like you're an ant to them as far as like relevancy. But for him to be like, yeah, dude, I want to talk and like go in your pocket and like ask me stuff too, I was like, how is this guy not like one of the fucking coolest dudes ever? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. To be, I think anybody that makes it to that level, to be a professional athlete, and like, you know, not just like their starting NBA player, or George Kittle, like one of the best tight ends in the league, to
Yeah.
like, sounds bad to say, but like come down to our level and just have a conversation or
Yeah.
be genuine. Like, it's really cool that like they can still like be that down to earth.
Yeah. And maybe I think that because if I was their level, I wouldn't even look at people at this level. I wouldn't even look you in the
Yeah.
eyes. I
You'd be
want you to
like,
know
I
that
could smell the pour on you.
yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. And Richard
It was,
Jefferson said that to me. He's like, just pay it forward. You know, like when you get to this level. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. But in my head, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going on some kid's podcast with 1,000 followers. Suck a dick. You know?
yeah, you go on his podcast, you're just fanning out money. You're like, you ever seen this shit?
I also say that as a joke. I 100%
Yeah.
would you know give down to the shittier human beings.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, fucking cool dude. And he like posted the clips on his profile too. Like he wanted to like boost.
Crazy.
He wanted to like give me like just on one of a couple times that I can think of in the past year or so where I'm like, that was something I didn't deserve. That was way above my. That was awesome. That was really really cool.
Yeah.
So of the clips, how do you think I did?
It was great, man. I think you asked. You know, reading the comments and shit, I think a lot of people agree. You did ask questions. One, you as an interviewer, I say you did good, and you also asked the questions that people want to know.
Yeah, that was cool. It was cool to see
Yeah.
people in the comments be like, "Oh, this is awesome." I was like, "That's
Yeah,
cool."
like it's cool to because I don't think he's ever been in that position where he's asked you know, like you said, what's it like being a champion? What's the, you know, asking these people these questions that like they've never gotten before, and they probably want to be asked. You know, like you know, I'm
Yeah,
sure musicians 1,000 times are like, "What's it like performing in front of 10,000 people?" It's like they're gonna have some canned response that they always say.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was cool. But yeah, the clips turned out good. People liked it. It was
Yeah.
that was dope. That was a lucky moment for sure. And you were on an airplane. You could have met him. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what you're going to think about this. Again, prefacing it, but it's not that bad. It's just kind of a dumb thought. I have a toxic trait.
You have a toxic trait.
I have one toxic trait actually. I have one.
Okay. Yeah,
Everything else is a positive. I think, and you know, maybe getting cocky after the Richard Jefferson interview, I was like, dude, I'm the fucking man, dude. You know what I mean? Fucking 40-minute podcast. What, you know what I mean? Just being a dick.
Fair enough.
What I think, and I mean this with blind confidence, that I could hang out with anybody. Like I think I could hang out with Barack Obama, and I think he would like me, and he would want to hang out again. And I don't know if that if that's a narcissistic, if it's sociopathic in the sense of just being purely dumb or dull to numb. Oh, come on, you know? But I think I could hang out with like Barack Obama, and within 15 minutes, I think he'd be like, dude, we're like best friends.
Yeah. You nailed it on the head, buddy. That is full diagnosis of narcissism.
No, not that's not full.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
No.
That's full blown narcissism.
Do you think so? No, narcissism is like
you think you just
isn't it?
No.
What's the definition?
Dude, you
of
just said
again?
You just said anybody that you meet is gonna love you because you think you're the best person.
No, not. Well, yeah. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition. What? In which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. Oh.
And say that again.
I can't. The page is gone. It's a mental health disorder, a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance.
You need to be in a mental ward. You're not okay.
They need, okay, this isn't me. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you should air this because this is gonna look really, really bad for you.
What are 5 main habits of a narcissist? Inflated ego, lack of empathy. Okay, well, a lot of people have that one. No one has empathy nowadays. Need for attention, repressed insecurities. I wouldn't say they're repressed. They're pretty
They're
out there.
they're pretty out in the open.
Yeah. Few
Okay.
boundaries. Okay, what is it? Okay, I got two. I got like 2 of these. No way.
You have no boundaries.
Narcissism is a self-centered personality style characterized as having an excessive preoccupation with oneself and one's own needs, often at the expense of others. Okay, but that's where it gets to like you would put others. I would want if I hung out with Barack Obama, I would want him to have a good time. I'm just overly confident in my abilities to be like to make him be like, oh, Connor's my new best friend.
Yeah, you're
I wouldn't
you're
walk into a
very
room and be like, the president, excuse me, like that's a narcissist. I know. I just figured it out. I'm not a narcissist.
no, no, you're is this, and I'm gonna say it, so listen close. You're manipulative. So you're gonna change
Whoa,
how you are for the president.
whoa!
Yeah. Hey, don't woe me. You have a mental health disorder.
You're 5'6".
You have a height disorder.
Yeah. You're talking to me about disorders, bro. Fix your shit.
Look, and this is one of the traits, putting others down. I got you.
I don't
The
need. I don't need.
spotlight's on you, bro.
I don't need to put you down. You know why?
Oh, low enough to the ground already, buddy.
Oh, okay. I think I will maybe give myself 20% of narcissistic traits.
I'd be happy with 40%.
I was gonna go to
Can you
50.
meet me at
I was,
40?
I was gonna go to 50, so I'll take 40. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I was ready to negotiate all the way to half. Well, that's kind of crazy. Hey,
Yeah, that was kind of goofy of us.
I didn't know that.
We just got a little mental health diagnosis.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, now that I know I am, like, what can I do? Can I do crazy shit?
I have superpowers. Maybe you
What
can like
techno-
claim it on your taxes.
Well, you probably got some narcissistic. Oh no, you're pretty humble. You're pretty chill.
I would argue the most humble.
Well, I will say,
Okay, hold on.
I've asked you for tiny favors, and you've made it. I wonder what mental health condition that is. I've asked you to pick me up one time because we were going out, and I was like, "Hey, can you pick me up?" And you were like, "Piss out of my fucking ass." You know how fucking bullshit this is. I wonder what condition that is. What condition is that? What condition is that? The amount of times I've asked to be like, "Hey, do you have 30 seconds to FaceTime?" It's something incredibly important about the podcast. And you go, "Mother fucking fuck." I wonder what condition that is.
You know what the condition is?
Lack of the ability to you have nothing. You got all lacking.
No, you want to know what the condition is? I only do that to you. I don't do that to anybody else. I just do it to you.
Keep going.
So look in the fucking mirror. How about?
Bullshit. I know you do it more, but okay. Okay, so it's
No.
only to me. Okay, so then does that make me the problem? No.
You're, yeah, no, I'm the most humble and the most kind. It's a well known fact.
Is your friend a narcissist? Narcissists may pressure you to spend more time with them or constantly listen to their problems. Holy fucking shit. That's me to you.
God damn it.
Oh, I have it. I'm full blown. I'm full blown tissed.
Okay, well, okay. Now here's what you Google now. How to cure narcissism. There's got to be like an antidote.
I wonder what meds I can get. There is no cure, but therapy can help. Ugh, sound like my ex girlfriend.
Uh, what a waste of time.
What a fucking joke. The
I'd
goal is
rather
to
just
build
stream on
up.
my Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have to talk about getting mad until you're 60. Can a narcissist ever change? The change is not impossible. Narcissists can change if they're ready to accept accountability, able to see things from another person's perspective, and willing to reflect on their negative behavior. I don't want to do any of those.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, I think you just keep being you and just keep all those insecurities like just buried deep down.
Well, I'm pretty open about my insecurities. I'll make jokes about those insecurities all day. That's why I think I'm
Hmm.
exempt.
Okay. That's like honestly, I'm not gonna argue it. I think being a narcissist has gotten you pretty far so far. I think you just keep riding it out until one day, I don't know, you fucking go crazy or something.
Could my progress in this career be attributed to my narcissism?
Absolutely.
Probably, probably. I make
That's what did it
TikToks
just say? You set expectations high, and that's what you've been going for.
and I go out and I absolutely crush them. Okay, well, enough of that.
Yeah, that's. I'm done looking at that.
Look at that. That's enough about that for the next probably 7 years.
I'm not going to think about that at all.
Okay, our boy Takashi 6ix9ine jumped at LA Fitness, got the shit kicked out of him, got absolutely murked in the bath on the bathroom floor. Oof, my boy.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
a
take?
tough look
What's your take? Footage?
for for yeah for the goat to go down like that. It hurts. It hurts me.
Yeah, yeah. From literally. I mean, you got Eminem, Jay Z, Tupac, Biggie, 6ix9ine. So to see one
Six
fall
nines in
like
front of
that,
all of them.
yes. That's so to see a goat because we lost Tupac, we lost Biggie, we still have Eminem, we still have Jay Z, we still have Nas, whatever like this. But to see one of the actual goats go down and not one of those posers from the '90s
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
tough.
Yeah. Um. So, couple things here.
Yeah,
Getting beat up on a bathroom floor is a terrible look. Like if he was in the middle of the LA Fitness, it'd be better, Whatever. He got caught in the middle of, but bathroom floor, really bad. Um,
on a piss covered floor is you gotta no
yeah,
matter no matter how bad you're getting beat up, you gotta get off that fucking floor. Get out to the fucking main lobby, dude.
yeah. Um, Also the rainbow hair going everywhere when he's getting beat up. Terrible look. Doesn't look cool when it's all over the floor.
Nope. Nope.
And then my third thing is, what is he doing going to an LA Fitness?
What the fuck? Like that's what I was like, what? How is that even a thing? You
He
Takashi's not going to an LA Fitness by himself?
just to get a pump on.
What the fuck are you doing there? How could you
So
even I mean, if you look at the guy, he does not fucking work out.
mm,
But like imagine like squatting and then Takashi 6ix9ine's like, how many sets do you have left?
and he has 6ix9ine tatted everywhere.
Yeah. Like no security at the thing.
Mhm.
I mean, he's probably broke now, but he probably could have bought a fucking home gym at some point. And
That's what I don't get. Like, so for a long time, he had security with him everywhere after all the trial and shit. So I get it. The well probably dried up. He can't do that forever.
yeah,
But he's got to have like a home, I'm sure, paid off. Like he had, $1 million watches and chains and cars and whatever. He was very rich for a while. Like what's like 15 grand to get a home gym?
Oh, I bet less. I bet you could get I bet you could get a squat rack and some weights and some dumbbells for 10K. Like nice
He
shit and like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but he's like, no, I'm gonna spend $60 a month and go to LA Fitness.
Well, even if you don't have a home gym, like a private gym, like one of those
Profit
like
gym.
LA
Yeah, like a couple
Fitness.
hundred a month. Yeah.
LA Fitness is one step up from Planet Fitness, which is a
Yeah.
zoo.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's what almost makes. I mean, if he wasn't actually getting fucked up, I would have honestly thought it was like staged or whatever.
So yeah, I saw a lot of things going around saying this is in his wheelhouse. Like he would set this up to get the limelight back on him. Do you think that was a fake beatdown?
No, he was leaking.
Like the guys were kicking him hard and punching him hard. Like if he
Yeah,
was like, yeah, beat me up, like they still did the job, whether it was a ploy or not. He got beat up.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. He literally took his lumps, and like his
Yeah.
face was like leaking. Like that'd be a thing.
Oh
Like
yeah.
to be like, okay, I'm gonna take body shots. Like I'm gonna get my friends to like hit me in the like punch me in the stomach. Like just take shots to the body. But like they
Yeah.
like he was getting kicked in the face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So and he was leaking. Dude, okay. But that is totally it's the perfect thing to be like there's no way. Like it's not staged. But even if it is, that's the perfect argument because like he didn't get fucked up. In the grand scheme of things, like I guess people's definition of like you got fucked up is very different than most. Like I would not consider that
Hmm.
getting fucked up. Like he got embarrassed and beat up,
Yeah.
but he didn't get like fucked up like knocked out cold and getting continuously punched in your face for
Yeah.
minutes on
That
end
like
is fucked up.
sleeping and they're
Yeah.
still kicking you. That's getting fucked up.
Yeah, you're getting fucked up. You're getting trashed. Like he didn't.
Yeah.
That wasn't it.
They can hurt. It probably
So
hurt his ego
maybe,
way more than it actually hurt.
but that's why I say maybe it was like maybe he took a few shots in the face to make it look real. I don't know. Does he have an album coming out soon?
Like,
Yeah.
but that's
How
the
can
thing. What's the
he
point?
how can he let alone the celebrity of him? How can he even walk around? No, like he's got a target on his head on his back for the rest of his life for being a
Yeah.
snitch.
Yeah.
L.A.
Doesn't make
Fitness.
sense.
Come on, doing a fucking set on the bench, are you?
You're so right. Like you're just fucking getting a set out and you just see this guy just lean over like, hey bro, can
Blicky.
I work in? And you're just like, what? It's 6ix9ine, is that you?
Yeah, how good of a workout can you get at one of the worst gyms in LA? All right, was it in Florida? Oh yeah, South Florida. Even worse.
Yeah.
How good of a workout can you get in a packed South Florida gym as one of the most famous South Florida rappers and most controversial rats? How good of a workout? Like how good of a like, dude? If I'm like 2 or 3 sets deep and I can see someone waiting for my machine or like my bench or my rack, I'm like, all right, just
Mm.
fucking, all right, so fuck it, it's get in here. I'm out. I hate people. Bit. Imagine, imagine you're Takashi 6ix9ine doing a set of squats, and you can see 400 phones behind you recording you, and
Yeah,
you're just getting
it
chirped.
seems
Like that's not full
crazy
range
that
of
he would
motion.
do that. It makes no sense that he would go to these gyms and like whatever. He probably thought he was safe because in a public space or whatever. But it's like people don't care. Like if they want to beat you up, they'll beat you up. It doesn't matter.
Oh sure, especially in South Florida. God, I
Yeah,
was there whatever a month ago. That place it's the Wild
yeah,
West.
nothing to lose.
He said he was hospitalized, but I seen him walk out. I think in case he was
Yeah, I
walking
mean,
out. Dude, it's so funny. He was like walking out of the bathroom, and then one of the guys that beat him up was like filming him. Did you see this? And he was like, "I'm a
yeah,
big fan, bro." And he's like, "Yeah, but you jumped me." He's like, "Yeah, I know. But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan." He's like, "Yeah, I know, but y'all jumped me though. But y'all jumped me." And he's like, I know, but I'm a big fan."
I did see that one.
It's
I'm a
funny. And
big fan.
he's like walking out. He's like his fucking pink wig is coming out. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Do you think Lil Pump is making a comeback?
I saw he made like a rock song or like a heavy metal song or something.
Have you not been paying attention to Lil Pump?
No. And I
Dude,
used to love Lil Pump actually. And I
I
like,
know. I actually used to too.
yeah, like he actually put out a lot of bangers, like
Yeah,
back to back to back to back.
yeah. Gucci Gang, come on.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, he's kind of making. I mean, that rock song you put out was god awful,
Yeah. He
but
does not have the voice to do that.
no,
He was like screaming and it was like, "Wah!"
yeah, like you gotta. There's a certain scream you gotta have to be able to do
Yeah,
that
you gotta go
stuff.
like deep,
Yeah,
raspy.
you gotta get it going. Um,
Yeah.
but no, he's been going viral with like his new clips of his new songs. Like, yeah, I think he's actually making a comeback. The thing about Lil Pump, these guys, is that the novelty of them wears off, and now it's almost embarrassing to listen to them. Like it would be really,
Hmm.
you'd be really hard pressed for me to like unironically put on a Lil Pump song like in my car, like now to be
Yeah.
like after like it's all low key. It's kind of like Eminem. Like even though Eminem has released a lot of like dog shit recently, and Eminem is obviously one of the goats, and he's got so much good music from before. It's like if he came out
Hmm.
with something good right now, it'd be you'd be maybe this is correct me on this or tell me if you think I'm going crazy with this, but like it would be, I'd be hard pressed to play a new Eminem song unironically and like listen to it like in my car or something, even if it was
Yeah,
good,
like I
just because of what he is now. Like, do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I know what you're saying. Like I feel like yeah, like if you released a new album, you already have this like now tainted image of him. So like
Yeah,
he's already behind the eight ball because you're like your music's just changed. You're not the same guy. Like, you just
yeah.
I don't know, artists just change over the years and you're just like, I don't look at you the same way I looked at you like when you're making fucking hits.
That's exactly right. And I think that's with
Yeah.
Lil Pump is like he's been dropping these like same kind of trap bangers and like they've been going kind of viral and like people are like, "Oh shit, Lil Pump's singing a comeback." But to play a Lil Pump song in 2023, like to like imagine you're at the pregame and you're like, "Let me put
Yeah.
on the new Lil Pump." It's like, "What? No, 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 no,
Uh,
no, no, no."
don't put that on.
Even if it's good, which I don't
Yeah.
know now, which makes me question. I'm like, is that wrong of me? I don't know, or is that everyone's
Yeah.
perception? Is like you have to kind of
Yeah.
the artist has to kind of be like you got to kind of be even if the music is good, you got to be someone where you're like not embarrassed to listen to. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just have to not give a shit, just know music for music, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, fuck Lil Pump. I'll tell you that for sure. Fuck that guy.
I'm gonna go play Gucci Gang right after this actually.
Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of the Big Brain Boys. Much appreciated for tuning in. Submit questions, submit topics for us to cover, submit anything on our Instagram DMs. You know the drill. Follow the Apple, follow the Spotify if you want to listen offline. Subscribe to the YouTube, please. We need to get the subscribers up and hit the notifications so you can never miss a video. Yeah, thank you all so much. Matt, you good?
Hell yeah.
Knowledge.
Curiosity for learning.
Smartest guy in the room alert. Stupid.
My brain is big and smart.